everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Since Memorial Day.
Well, last week, yeah.
Yeah, it was Memorial Day last week since we did our last video. I just got done fighting and fussing with her because this work on doing these videos takes a lot of time, and I wanted to do a monthly update, and she said, fuck all that, we doing it once a week.
We have to do it weekly now because these things grow so quickly. So, it's weekly.
She owed me some money. You ready?
Yes. Let's
all right. Bam! Look at our detours now, right?
Yes, we got tons of flower buds growing big. We got them all over. They're going to be beautiful and big. We lost one flower bud, yeah. But there's tons on there. These leaves are massive.
Mm-hmm. Look at how tall it's gotten too. Yep.
Insane.
That's our detour.
Completely different than last year, but these are the seeds from last year's plant. So, don't know why the leaves are bigger. I don't know much about Detours, so this is our second year with it.
Okay. What we got hiding back here?
We got the fig here. This one's Lobelia, the blue cardinal.
That's the fig she's talking about, right?
The fig. It's got lots of new growth on it. Got lots of new growth growing, so it's going pretty good.
Okay.
We moved the passion flower from up there to down here.
We'll get back to that in a minute though.
Yeah, because it was growing.
Last time we went in the specific order, we had the all heel right here.
So it's coming along, it's growing, it's happy. It kind of acclimated to its surroundings, so it's happy now.
Yep.
We got tons of strawberries.
All over the place.
They're all over.
That was what, our first year accident. We're on year 5.
Yeah. So they go wherever they want to go.
Yep.
Same way with the catnip. Catnip goes everywhere. So it's kind of everywhere. That's our tomato. Which one? Which one was that one? That one. That one we started from seed.
Yep.
So it's getting big. It's getting there.
Yep. We got a new addition right here that we just purchased it yesterday.
Yeah, we got that one.
And this one is a celebrity tomato.
So we're gonna see what that one's all about.
Yep. It's also got some fruit on it already too. So that's pretty cool. Now, of course, we still got our garlic and everything over here.
That we don't have a clue what the hell's going on with.
We also moved the goldenrod over here.
So it's got a lot of new growth down here. So all this new growth growing in here. You got all these ones over here. You got all these back here growing. So we'll have lots of flowers, hopefully.
Yeah. Now coming over here, these are still barely hanging on.
There are blight trees.
Or blight trees, is that what we want to call them? They're still barely hanging on. Our yellow pear, we had to chop off quite a bit of it too.
I cleaned
It's still hanging on.
We spray them every couple of days to see if we can get it healthy and back to going.
Yeah. And the indigo kumquat, I think it's a wrap for this one.
Yeah, that one's not, I don't know.
Okay, moving over here. Climb my old ass over this fence. Here's our little engine that could. It's gotten a lot taller too.
It's got little buds on there, so it's going. It's working.
Yep. And over here, take a look at these Brussels sprouts.
I don't know what's going on with that middle one, but the other ones seem to be doing okay.
Yeah.
We've had to kill several of those little green.
Yeah, we got the worms going on out here. All you gardeners know what that is. We also moved this over here for now.
Our holy basil. Moved it over here so it's doing its thing. So it's is doing its lovely thing. It smells so great.
We also see the zucchinis is getting bigger, but the kicker's coming real quick. We'll get over there here in a second. Yep, the zucchinis are getting bigger. The okra's getting bigger.
See, these ones were planted at least, I think, a month before these were.
Yep.
So there's a big difference in size.
Yep. And of course, we've been eating off the spinach.
Yeah, we've been spinach and
Yep. Then we also got our kale.
I've been eating off the kale.
Yep.
I need to eat a little bit faster.
And of course, we got our radishes over here. We planted an extra row this time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 of the tomatoes over there that were volunteers.
Volunteers.
I'm going to replant the bigger one into a bucket and then let the other one grow.
Mm-hmm. But we still got our garlic over here. We took one of the leaves off of one of them and put it in our salad last week. But yeah, they're getting bigger too, like they're supposed to, thank goodness. Of course, here comes your peppers.
The pepper's going.
Yep. Because we have banana pepper and the jalapeno pepper. Now, check this out. Look at the size of this zucchini plant. That's ridiculous. In less than a week. Well, in what? A week and a half. Been a week and a half since last Monday on Memorial Day.
We used, in those buckets, we used mushroom compost. So that's pretty much the big difference between the box and the tubs.
Yeah.
Or the buckets.
Now I'm gonna swing back around and get the marshmallow. I don't know if you can really see that too well now, but size comparison compared to last week, it's got a lot taller too. Mm-hmm. And of course, we still got our goldenrods over here. And these Egyptian walking onions are standing up more and more now.
And they're doing something crazy right here. And releasing a whole bunch of babies, I think.
Well, you said they crawl, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Our propagation attempt, it's still an attempt.
Yeah. But I really think the first one is gonna do something for me.
Yeah.
I don't think the other 2 will, but the first one will.
All right. And there, of course, is our honeysuckle bush. It's kind of thinned out right now.
It'll need to be repotted next year. That's why the leaves are yellow, because it's root bound.
Yeah.
But it started growing again in the center.
Come around here. It's gonna get harder and harder to maneuver in here as more shit grows. Of course, coming back over to these peppers. We got one little baby in there. See that? Starting to produce, trying to. And we got this one here too. Now, one thing that we did have to do is we had to move the cucumbers, which we'll get over to those in just one second.
We still don't know what that is.
That's still our mystery plant. But here goes one of the cucumber plants right here. It's finally grabbing onto the fence now, so hopefully it'll start producing here pretty soon, which I'm assuming it will. This one struggled to get started, but I'm really happy that it's making it through.
That one is supposed to be a holy basil, but I'm coming to find out that I think it is a cabbage, or some sort of cabbage. I don't think it's the holy basil, or the Kapoor holy basil that they said that.
That was on the package?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't think. And then all of a sudden I get this growing in there. Yeah. So.
Which we had that plant in this pot last year in the house.
We did have this plant, but I redid the soil, so that's why I don't know where it came from. So, very confusing.
Yeah.
That is the tomato plant from seed. So it
struggled for a little bit too.
Yeah, because we ended up with no leaves on it, and it bounced back.
Yep.
This one over here was from a volunteer. So it is coming along absolutely great.
Yep. Yes, they are. I'm excited about it. Here's another one of our cucumber plants. It's grabbing on too. It's doing really well. Okay, and then you also have.
That's my passion flower.
Yep.
When we moved her over here, she was down to here, right here, and that was last week.
Yeah.
And she's up to here now this week, so a week later. She is just growing. This one clipped on over here. So she's absolutely growing. I cannot wait for flowers.
Yeah.
And of course we get purslane.
Yeah, purslane is invading the area. Purslane alert. The lemon verbena.
Purslane. Hopefully we'll get flowers soon off of that one. That's growing there.
Yeah.
And then our water guzzler.
Chamomile, man.
Got
A huge difference from just last week. Huge difference. Look at that.
We're almost having to water her twice a day because she's just.
She need an afro pick. I'm gonna bring my afro pick out here.
Yeah. She likes movement. She definitely likes movement.
And this one's getting bigger too.
Yeah, that one's getting bigger.
Our yellow moonshine yarrow. Still blooming and looking beautiful. Okay, coming around here.
We put the Echinacea up here. The ants are getting in there, so I'm gonna have to put some DE powder around there to keep them out.
Yeah.
Ants don't bother them, it's just a nuisance. Thankfully. Basil there, getting eat on with the strawberries.
Yeah. We got
And the lavender. Got one lavender there. It's got the buds going.
Yep. Rosemary.
Rosemary's perked up.
Yeah, you more enthusiastic this week.
Yeah, it's kind of perked up.
Still not dead.
No, it's not.
Okay, the holy basil back here.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Jeez, woman.
I don't know. It's looked like that since I planted it, so I have no idea. And this one, Horehound is doing great. Might need a little bit more water.
Well, it's hot. It's 100 degrees. They're supposed to look like this right now.
It is hot.
Uh-huh.
They get hot. Citronellus is looking pretty good. Probably needs more water, even though it looks like it's watered.
Here's a purslane for us. Ecosystem.
Purslane was really, really dry the last couple days. And the leaves are turning yellow, but I thought it had a lot of water in it. It turned out it didn't have any, so getting her caught up on water.
Yeah, this is going to definitely need to be watered constantly because of how many's in there.
But the leaves and everything are full of water, so it does need lots of water.
With the lemon balm.
Lemon balm, looking pretty. Probably needs some leaves pulled off and trimmed up a little bit.
The thyme.
The thyme is doing its time. I don't know much about thyme except for putting it in my food. So
Basil.
Basil.
How tall this one's gotten too.
Yep, it's doing really well.
Yep.
The leaves doing really well. And then the ashwagandha is doing great.
Yeah, look at that.
It's gotten huge.
And our other yarrows bloom too. Look at that.
It's going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and down here,
You got the self-heal here as well.
mm-hmm.
And then these ones are anise hip hop. Now these are the giant leaf.
Hip hop. Oh shit.
Hyssop.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right.
These are the giant leaf ones, and they're ornamental, so they're not used medicinally, so I don't do nothing with those.
Okay.
So I was hoping they would not come back, but they did.
Okay. Variegated golden sage.
It's getting big as can be.
Mm-hmm. Then our lavender.
Lavender's doing good.
Yeah, I think it looks better than it did last week. Mm-hmm. And we got a new member right here too.
Yes, this is gonna be your skull cap. This is gonna be the Smoky Heels one.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say it's medicinal and some people do not use it, so we'll
find out.
let it grow and get okay.
Here's another new family member.
This one is St. John's wort bush.
Mm-hmm.
Half of it's broken off because I had ants in there eating it.
Yeah.
So hopefully she'll get acclimated and bounce back and do okay.
Now look at our zucchini plants being dramatic during the day over here.
They do get this.
I mean Brussels sprouts, excuse
Brussels
me.
sprouts,
Yeah, Brussels sprouts over here looking dramatic.
They do
But
this
they're doing
every day.
okay.
Yeah.
They're fine. Trust us. They're fine. But I also have to show, in the same order as last week, the mulleins. And they're just getting bigger and bigger too.
These are the first year mulleins, so
Yeah.
next year they will turn more gray and they'll have a long yellow stalk with flowers going.
Yeah.
They're biennials, so they will die after the second year.
And look at these sunflowers. Getting taller. Now I know we're behind the fence, it's hard to see. I'll put the camera up top here in just a second. But they have grown tremendously too. Big time. Okay, coming around here. Here's our other baby that we moved over here. Our other cucumber. It's got a whole lot going on. It's ready to get it popping. It's definitely ready to get it popping. I'm excited about that. We'll see how it looks all over this fence soon. Yep. Well, that's our garden update again for this week. Happy gardening, everybody.